Welcome back to the Card Cove, where I personally believe that every pack is a treasure. Today we have the Prismatic Evolutions Pokemon Center Elite Trainer Box, which I was genuinely really lucky to snipe because the queues went up, I think 2 or 3 days ago at the time of recording this on the website. And so I joined, and when I got on, there wasn't like the booster bundles, and apparently there's supposed to be like a mystery box on there. I couldn't see either of those, but I could see this. So I managed to quickly grab one, and here it is. I have also got the Ultra Premium Collection box, which is another video coming after this one, but was technically recorded before. It was very cool, some lovely stuff in there, and I can't wait for you guys to see that. But for now, the focus is this absolutely gorgeous box. We have got the box itself, which I am just about noticing. I think it comes apart and then forms a poster. That's quite cool. And then we've also got the Prismatic Evolutions Player's Guide, which I'm just gonna flip through. I know how to play the game, just about manage it. So this is the box, beautiful as always. Take that off and take out the cardboard insert. So the very first thing I'm noticing is the EV promo, Pokemon Center stamped as well, which we absolutely love to see. In my collection, I actually already have Pokemon Center stamped card, which is this Squirtle, which I will be sending off to get graded at some point in the near future. But if this is good quality, which it looks to be, I'm not seeing any vivid nicks anywhere, just on the front, then I think I might end up sending this one out as well. I am currently working on creating a EV binder. Oh, okay, so you get 2 versions of the card, a Pokemon Center stamped and a normal version, which is very cool. I didn't expect that, honestly. And then you also get these, oh, wrong way. You also get these absolutely gorgeous card dividers. Absolutely gorgeous, all protected. In the rest of the pack are these beautiful sleeves, which I actually used at the Destined Rivals pre-release. And as gorgeous as they are perhaps the worst sleeves I think I've ever used in terms of shuffling and actually playing. They were abysmal, honestly, but they look pretty, and that's all you really need in some sleeves. The rest of the pack contains a lovely little sealed energy packet, which I will just keep in the pack and then probably take over to the next pre-release. Some absolutely gorgeous dice. Wow. That is beautiful. And then obviously some little counters as well. And then the main focus of the whole box, which is going to be 10 of the packs. I'm very aware that the hit rates aren't perhaps the best. I do think that there's always a chance of something good. You know, I don't really do it for the hits. I always say that. I'm always cool to just see some artworks, maybe get the 1 or 2. Oh wow, having an awful hair day as well. But so here we are, the very first pack. I'm just gonna open it up. I absolutely struggle to get these open. They are sealed tight. Don't judge me. With the very first pack, let's see what we get. We start off strong with a Hollow Energy. I love a good Hollow Energy, honestly. I think they're very nice to use, and if you ever do go to a pre-release, then they're just fun. We've got a dapper gentleman in a suit. We've got drill dude. We've got really angry dude. And then we've got, what is that? Scream tail. Ooh. And then Briar. Howlucha. Yeah, Howlucha. And then we have got a Pokeball first pack. We will take that all day in Fan Rotom. The addition of Pokeballs and Master Balls has just made it so clear to me that this would be an awful set to try and master. But there we go, a Pokeball and also a Master Ball in the same pack. What a first pack this is. Starting off very strong in Bronzor, or who I like to call him Snowflake Dude. And then the final card is going to be a Hollow Monkey Dory, which he's a cool enough dude, a little monkey fella, and he absolutely rinses me in a TCG Online as well with that ability, Adrenabrain, which, you know, if you know, you know. For pack 1, I don't think it's bad at all. Now, moving on to pack 2, cheeky water energy. And so we start off with a Litleo. And then we've got Dracloak, however you want to pronounce that. A bunch of stone looking dude. Fast Bean. Professors, what is that? Professor Toro Scenario. Ooh. A little dude. Ogre's Mask. And then we have got a reverse hollow Eevee, which, beautiful card. I do love a cheeky evolution. That might be going in straight into the binder. And then a Professor's Research as well. And then a hollow version of Arculodon. That one. And there we go, on to the next pack. So far, the look has been pretty decent in my opinion. I haven't got anything like worth shouting and screaming about, at least to my knowledge. I'm not very knowledgeable of this set at all, apart from the obvious evolutions are good. But yeah, I hopefully will get something worth shouting and screaming about. Well, I'll try my best not to be too loud. So we start off with a Houndoom, very nice, and then a Professor's Research, but slightly different, and then the absolutely tasty looking Pokemon in Applin, which I'm still not sure if I'm allowed to say, but then we've got Not Magikarp, and then a bunch of shiny rocks. And then we have got Regigigas. I don't like pronouncing him. And then we have got the reverse hollow in the evolution of the tasty looking dude. And then we have got the very angry martial artist. And then we have got a Wellspring Mask Ogerpon EX, which is an absolutely gorgeous card. We love to see it. And that can go straight into a sleeve. Here we are. I think what I love about this set is that everything's so crystal based, if that makes sense. Like, everything's so shiny and it just looks gorgeous. Yeah, and honestly, oh, Hollow Energy, good sign. Honestly, I like how the Pokemon in it, they went with cool Pokemon, I think. Like, you could always just fill a whole set with, you know, Pikachu and Charizard and all the rest of them, and the set will do well. Cheeky Eevee. But I like how they've just added a bunch of Pokemon that I don't think maybe get a lot of love in this, and then they've obviously given them the variants with the Pokeballs and the Master Balls, which then means that they have cards which you want to chase after. For example, this, which looks gorgeous. You know, who in their right mind is ever going to collect an Earthen Vessel card, except now it's a Pokeball, which is sick. But we absolutely love to see it. And then there is also the cheeky Riolu Reverse Holo, and the rare card in the pack is going to be a Holo Glaceon, which we love to see. I might honestly just go for the complete holo set of the evolutions at this point, because it seems to be where my look is heading. But we will stick this straight into a sleeve, and then it will also go into a top loader in just a minute. We will continue on, so on to the next pack. You know, I worry during these videos that I maybe waffle a little too much. And they are much longer videos, and I know that I like to go for a chiller vibe, but I then scare that maybe they get a bit boring. But you know, if there's anything different that you guys want, then just let me know. But for now, I enjoy just opening the packs and absolutely waffling over them. So we've got the little owl fella, and then a Great Tusk, and then what is it, Professor Sada's Vitality, and then the really cool looking dude, and then a Reverse Holo in Glass Trumpet, and then a Reverse Holo in Blood Moon Earth Luna, and then the rare, oof, absolutely beautiful, in the form of Atticus. And by God, is that a dapper gentleman. Wow. The brown/orange suit is an absolute staple, by the way. We love to see it. Following on from that hit, we will move on with the next pack. I think, honestly, since opening packs on camera, my look has probably definitely improved drastically. So I'm just going to blame the fact that they know I'm recording, or something like that. A cheeky Pinsir, and then the little dinosaur looking fella, and then a separate really angry Kung Fu Master, and then a bug catching set, and then the Fire Lion Pyro, and then a nice little fairground, festival ground, and then a Reverse Holo in the mask, and a Reverse Holo in a Slowpoke, Slowpoke, and the rare is going to be just a holo this time, but a nice cheeky Noctowl. Very cool.